In this video I will show you everything you need to get in the first C. So I will get you from a complete noob to a pro player who is ready for next Cs with the most overpowered items out there. So if you want just that, make sure to watch till the end. Let's not waste any time and let's start off with the fruits. Considering you are probably in first C, you don't know much about fruits. Well then, there are loads of fruits in the game, but the ones you should focus on in the first C are the elemental fruits. Why is that? Well, that is because these fruits will allow you to dodge opponents' attacks and they are really good overall. These are the current elemental fruits in the game. So which one should you get? Well, if you don't want to grind with your fruit, get smoked because it's the cheapest one and it will give you the dodging ability. But in my opinion and in the opinion of many other players, the light fruit is a must-have in the first C. That is because it has insanely high grinding capabilities and the flight ability is crazy useful. Now next up we have fighting styles. In the first C you can use combat, dark step, electric and water kung fu. And the best one for me is the water kung fu. That is because it has fast high damage attacks without much knockback, which makes it really good for grinding enemies. So how to get it? You have to get 750k Peli and go to the underwater city. There behind the hidden entrance you can find the water kung fu teacher and buy the fighting style from him, which is really easy. Now let's get to the accessories must-haves. What accessory you need to use depends on your playstyle, so we will cover a couple of them. So the first no-brainer for me is the cheapest one, and that is the black cape. Here is how it looks and here are the buffs, and you can get it on the Marine Fortress from the Parlous NPC for 50k Peli. But another must-have accessory for the first C are definitely the cool shades. They are a bit harder to get, but you will get them eventually and you won't regret it. This is how they look and these are the buffs, and you can actually get them from defeating the cyborg boss at the Fountain City. And another must-have accessory, especially if you are using the light fruit, that I recommended is the Tomoe ring accessory. That is because it gives plus 10% Blox fruit damage buff, and you can actually get it really easily by buying it from Yoshi NPC at the Sky Islands for 500k Peli. And that's it for the accessories. I mean, there are a couple of other accessories you could get in the first C, but we covered the best ones. But what if you want to be sword main? Well, of course we have a couple of swords you could use. But the biggest sword must-have in the first C is definitely the saber. It has one of the highest damages even in the third C, so you know it's crazy good. How to get it? Well, you need to complete the saber puzzle, which is not hard if you follow my guide. And only requirement for the saber puzzle is that you are over level 200, which is easy. Later on you can evolve this saber to V2, which makes it even better. It has some decent moves, but the best part of it is grinding normal enemies because you just spam M1, and because of the high damage it's piece of cake. But what if you want a PvP? Then you should come to the Magma Village. There you can find the living skeleton NPC who will sell you the Soul Cane sword for 750k Peli. This sword has some insanely high combo potential which can come in really useful if you want to PvP. So that's that. Now of course we got some bonus items. For example, a must-have which you can't leave the first C without is definitely Observation Hockey. It's also called Instinct and you can get it at the Sky Islands from the Instinct teacher. What are the requirements? You need to be over level 300 and have completed the saber puzzle. Then just go to this Instinct teacher and pay him 750k Peli and you will have the Instinct ability. This ability will allow you to dodge opponents' attacks, and more you use it the better it gets. Later on you can evolve it to V2, which allows you to see opponents' fighting style, sword, accessory and so on. Now last must-have from the first C are the ability teacher's abilities. That includes the air jump, enhancement hockey and the flash step. So, air jump costs 10k Peli and it allows you to jump multiple times. Enhancement hockey costs 25k and it enhances players' physical attacks and weapons. And flash step costs 100k Peli and it allows you to teleport, but the range is limited. Still useful in PvP though. And that sums up the first C. There are still some items that could be useful, but we covered the must-haves. If you want me to make the same guide for second and third C, make sure to tell me in the comments down below. Leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and see you soon.